guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and you might be wondering why I'm actually wearing these nice sunglasses, kind of like what I did in my Matrix Resurrection video that I did some time ago. Well, I guess if anything, I think we'll actually have a brilliant tie-in to, of course, the next movie I'm going to be talking about right now, because, yeah, like I said earlier, I felt the need for speed. Alright, I guess I might as well get out those rabbit now and put my regular glasses back on. So yeah, you'd be surprised on the way I've actually made good use of these sunglasses right now. So, alright, so yeah, I guess if anything, I think it's actually quite clear on, of course, what I'm going to be talking about for today's thoughts video right now. But for those who don't, I think I might as well go ahead and spill this out right now. So yeah, I guess ever since my last thoughts video, I actually did state that I went out for, of course, a nice double feature over at Crown City Cinemas today, where I'm actually recording this video. I actually saw two movies back to back as my special Memorial Day treat for sure, and especially since after I graduated college this year. So yeah, and of course, obviously enough, the previous thoughts video that I did was, of course, on the Bob's Burgers movie for sure, and luckily enough, that's not the only one that I actually got a chance to go see. No, not at all, because today's movie right now, I'm of course going to be talking about another movie that that recently came out this weekend for sure, just as my little treat about now. So yeah, I guess ever since the last thoughts video that I did where I talked about the Bob's Burgers movie, how about for the next movie I'm going to be talking about here today, we treat ourselves with, of course, a sequel to an action-packed movie from the 80s. So yeah, I think it's actually quite fitting that I would go ahead and talk about that, and given to the line I've actually said, of course, at the beginning of this video, I think it's actually quite clear on what I'm going to be talking about here today. But for those who don't right about now, I think I might as well repeat this little hint again. I think, seeing how I did state that it is, of course, a sequel to a movie that is, of course, released in the 80s for sure, you might be wondering what might that be? Well, let's see if I can if I can think of it at the top of my head again. Oh yeah, I see, yeah, I'm getting the image right now. So I'm seeing a bunch of fighter jets fly through the air with some incredible action, and to top it all off, it is, of course, led by Tom Cruise. So yeah, I think it's actually quite clear on what I'm going to be talking about here today for this thoughts video right about now. But for those who don't right about now, I think pretty much following up to, of course, the Bob's Burgers movie, let's go ahead and strap ourselves into our fighter jet right about now as we talk about the long-awaited sequel that finally came out after numerous delays, which is none other than Top Gun Maverick. So yeah, I guess it's actually quite fitting that I'm going to be talking about it here today. It finally came out after quite a long time, and believe it or not, it is, of course, a sequel to the 1980s smash hit film Top Gun. So yeah, I think it's actually quite fitting that I would talk about it here today. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, I think it's quite fitting that I should give you guys on what I thought about the original Top Gun the original Top Gun movie before diving right into this one, and yeah, who doesn't love Top Gun for sure? It's actually a really, really, really good movie for sure, and even I myself actually felt that for sure. It's actually got some really great acting, some really great cinematography, some fantastic action, and And yeah, since I actually mentioned the acting part about now, most of it is, of course, pretty much from Tom Cruise himself, which he is actually probably the main highlighting, of course, of the original for sure. And yeah, let's not forget to mention it does have a really good sense of some 80s vibes and some 80s cheese for sure. So yeah. What else can I say about Top Gun for sure that a lot of people haven't for sure? It is a really good movie, nevertheless, and even I myself have actually felt that for sure. It's not actually pitch perfect by all means, but it is actually a good movie that's well worth everybody's time checking out for sure. So yeah. I know that's definitely saying a whole lot about how, but then again, I guess it's what I can say on that now. So yeah. Yeah, I guess it's what I can say for the original Top Gun for sure. So of course, when I heard the news about this sequel that's been in the works for some time, I think it pretty much goes all the way back to when I first saw the trailer for that said film that is, of course, released during the event of San Diego Comic-Con back in 2019 for sure. And let me say this right now, it definitely won me over for sure. It actually really, yeah, based on what I've actually seen in the trailer around that time, it actually does kept the charm and the likability of course, the original, but also mixing in a whole lot to, of course, make it its own movie alongside it. So yeah, even though I never actually pretty much putting any of my anticipated movies list for some time, I actually do think the film looks pretty interesting, and I would definitely love to check it out for sure. But then again, we had to wait about a few years because, yeah, much like all the other movies I talked about before, pretty much some from this year, and the mass majority from last year for sure, this movie has been delayed constantly because of COVID for sure. So yeah, and I guess on that thought, I was really worried that it would never actually get the release that it actually deserves, because based on what I've actually seen the trailers, and yeah, I do mean the trailers, it actually does look like something that everybody's going to watch and enjoy for sure. So yeah, I was a bit worried on that front right about now, but needless to say, I am glad this film finally came out this Memorial Day weekend right about now, and actually got the release that he properly deserves right about now. So yeah, and of course it's after experience. Yeah, I guess ever since I had a really good experience seeing Bob's Burgers for sure. I guess it's quite fitting that as part of my double feature that I experienced earlier today, I think it's quite fitting that I would actually go and see Top Gun Maverick for what it is, and yeah, now that I've got back from, of course, seeing it, I guess the only question remains: what do I think of this movie overall? Well, I have to say, the wait for this movie was absolutely worth it, because this movie is fucking stupendous! So yeah, I guess with, of course, everything I've actually seen right but now, I really enjoyed this movie a whole lot. It actually did its own thing, being its own movie for sure, but it knows how to keep the charm and likability the original Top Gun had, which actually makes it a really great experience all the way. I really love this movie a whole lot. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so now that I've actually got the short version out of the way, let's go ahead and go on to the main aspects on why I really love this movie for sure. First of all, the story, and what can I say about it? I actually thought the story in this movie is actually really gripping, in my opinion. I think with everything I've actually seen on screen for sure, it actually threw in some really nice and some new interesting ideas that they actually threw into it. But at the same time, they actually decided to go for, of course, keeping the charm and likability of course, the original Top Gun had for sure. Pretty much giving it, pretty much taking the look and the feel of Top Gun and splashing all in this movie. And I have to say, the two styles right now worked tremendously well in my opinion, and I really do admire the way it's actually done for sure. It really does kept the same charm as the original, but also threw in some new interesting ideas to actually make it fresh and relevant for sure. So yeah. And of course, not only that, I also found the film's writing to also be really, really well done for sure. Pretty much the entirety of the film's screenplay needs no complaining over him, but now everything is, of course, top-notch, really does do a fine job with, of course, what it's actually done, and yeah. I guess that's what I can say on that. So yeah, I guess with those two aspects, but now they are done tremendously well, and I really do admire the way it's actually done. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so now that I've got that out of the way, I might as well go ahead and talk about the next things I need to talk about, which are, of course, the characters. And yeah, what can I say about it? For this being a sequel to a movie from decades ago, my god, the characters in this movie, both the ones from the original and some of the new ones that they threw into it, I have to say they are really, really likable and interesting for sure, and I dare even say they actually got a really great amount of development for sure, and yeah, I guess it's what I can say on that. I really do admire the way the characters are, of course, developed for sure, and every single time I see them on screen, again, I do care for them. I really do love the way they actually turned out, and I do want to see them accomplish their goals for sure, and even when they did, I did get a little teary-eyed seeing that. He is that great in my opinion. I really do admire the way they've actually worked that out for, of course, this movie for sure. So yeah. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say for the characters, and of course, let's not forget to mention the actors playing all these characters. My god, they pulled off some really fantastic performances in my opinion. I think out of anything, pretty much out of anything from the new characters that we got, with of course one actor playing one of the new characters, Miles Teller, he actually does shine through in, of course, this movie, and I really do love the way he's got a good sense of development for sure, and yeah, that's just to name me a few right about now. And of course, pretty much the actors from the original playing the characters from the original, they actually really did a fine job in what they're doing. Like, of course, I really do love the little bit of time we got from, of course, Val Kilmer. The little bit of time that we got with Val Kilmer for sure. And of course, I should also mention this right now, I really do admire Tom Cruise as Maverick in, of course, this movie. He has really came a long way from the original for sure, and his performance in this movie really does shine through for sure, and let's not forget to mention, he's, of course, a really a true natural badass for sure. He really does shine through, of course, this movie with everything. I mean, everything that he's actually done. Which is probably a good thing too, because pretty much still one of the main reasons why people really enjoyed pretty much watching any movie starring Tom Cruise for sure is that well, Cruise himself does have the tendency to, you know, perform dangerous stunts, driving badass machinery, and usually hanging off of something. So yeah, and of course that shit is actually quite impressive. I mean, I can't do any of that like Tom Cruise does, but I really do admire the commitment that Cruise has actually been through for sure. And even in this movie, he's not afraid to take risks for sure. He's of course really great in this, and I really do love the way on the way that his character is actually growing for sure. So yeah. I guess it's what I can say for, of course, the characters and the actors for sure. They are just that great in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so now that I've got those two out of the way, I guess if anything, what else is there for me to talk about? Well, quite a whole lot, actually. First of all, it's, of course, the action, and my god, the action in this movie is, of course, brilliantly well done, for sure. Everything I've actually seen ramping out, it actually does keep true to, of course, the film's pacing, for sure, and yeah, I really do love the way that the film actually takes its time for sure before we can get right on to seeing any of the cool stuff for sure, and I guess in this case, when we ever do get to see any action in this movie, it is a whole lot of fun to watch. I just really love the way it actually turned out, and I especially love on how well they incorporate different stuff to actually make it all the more intense, which, yeah, again, makes it a really fun ride to be on for sure. So yeah. And of course, let's not forget to mention, I really do love the way the direction of this film by, of course, the film's director for sure. Yeah, it is just absolutely brilliant in my opinion, and I just love the way how well it's actually done right about now. It is really great directing at its best for sure, and yeah, I guess it's probably what I can say for that front. And let's not forget to mention the cinematography, of course, this movie is really amazing. I love the way on how well shot this film is about now. And of course, to go alongside it, I really do love the incredible visuals they brought in for, of course, this one, which also makes it all the more impressive. Particularly my favorite throughout the course of this movie is the really great flying scenes, and of course the planes and the fighter jets our characters actually go on for sure, because when you actually see it on screen for sure, it really does feel like you are flying through the air with, of course, all these characters. So yeah, they are really well done for sure, and actually makes it all the more gripping to actually look at. You really do feel like you are flying through the air with, of course, all these characters, and really getting right into the action with what's going on for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I can say on that, and yeah, I also have to say the film's AI, have to say, is of course cut up perfectly, as it really does tie into, of course, not only the action and of course the film's pacing for sure. It really does stand out a whole lot, and I just love the way it turned out. And yeah, I guess that's what I can say on that. But yeah, and most importantly, I really love the way they actually captured, of course, what's good about the original, and raising up a notch to actually make it all the more impressive to actually look at. So yeah, I guess with all that said and done, that actually does showcase on how much I really love this movie overall. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so now that I've got the hack out of the way, that actually does show on how much I really love this movie overall. However, if I do have one small nitpick I actually have, I will have to say some parts in this movie, yeah, it actually does kind of feel like I was actually watching a completely different movie all the way, as opposed to, you know, Top Gun right about now, because, yeah, maybe I think the film would have been much better if they actually cut out some stuff to actually make it still feel a whole lot more like Top Gun as opposed to a different movie all the way, But then again, that's just my opinion and my small little nitpick that I actually have. But the rest, however, still turned out absolutely fantastic all the way, and all in all, it really does shine through all the way, which actually makes it all the more fun and interesting to look at. So yeah, I guess if anything, overall, Top Gun Maverick is, of course, everything I would expect by now. It kept true to, of course, the charm, likability, and, of course, the spirit of the original Top Gun, but also raising up a notch to at the same time work on its own as its own movie in general. So yeah. Yeah, I think with everything I've actually seen, I really do love the way this movie turned out, and I dare even say, with of course, with everything I have to say, I am proud to say that this is actually, without a doubt, one of the best movies I've actually seen this year by far. So yeah, that actually does show on how much I really love this movie overall. It is that great. Yeah, with everything from, of course, the really gripping story, the interesting characters, the great performances from all the actors, the really nice and some really intense action for sure. That actually does show on how much I really love this movie overall, and yeah, it is indeed one of the best I've actually seen this year, and I'm really glad I got the chance to actually see it for what it is. It is that great, in my opinion. So yeah, if you got the time, definitely see this movie for yourself. I say you're in for a fun ride for sure, and let's not forget to mention, in keeping true to, of course, the original, hands down, I say that this movie, hands down, much like the original, is guaranteed to take you right into the danger zone. So yeah, I'm sorry, I had to do that for sure. So yeah, I guess it's what I can say on that. Top Gun Maverick overall is a really great sequel all the way, and I couldn't help but fully recommend this movie all the way. It's got everything that I would expect, which actually makes it a really fun ride to be on for sure. I dare even say a really fun thrill ride to be on right now. So yeah, if you got the time, definitely check this movie out for sure. You're guaranteed to get something great right about now. And for that, for my final score right about now, I am proud to say that I'm officially going to give Top Gun Maverick a massively outstanding 9.5 out of 10. Truly one of the best I've actually seen this year right about now, and I definitely enjoy it all the way. And yeah, I guess I never thought I would actually pretty much actually experience a sequel to a movie this great since Sonic 2 some time ago. So yeah, like I said, if you got the time, definitely go see this movie for yourself. I say you're gonna be in for a fantastic ride for sure, and of course, if anything, what else can I say except, well, buckle up into your fighter jet and fly your way to see this movie for yourself. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, and I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this this latest thoughts video, and let me know in the comment section below if you have seen Top Gun Maverick and what you thought about it, as well as, of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my social media, my videos in the near future. So yeah, speaking about my social media, definitely follow me on, of course, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty other social media sites I have provided if you want to keep up to date with me, with, of course, the links down in the description box below. And, of course, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. And of course, support me on Patreon if you want to see sneak peeks to some videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as some other awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and more importantly, I hope all of you guys have had are having a fantastic Memorial Day this year right about now, and of course, as always, we do pay tribute to, of course, the wonderful people that have volunteered to be in the military, the Navy, and of course the U.S. Army for sure, in helping to protect our country for sure. We deserve to give all the love and respect to, of course, our fallen heroes for sure. So yeah. And I guess it's quite obvious that given to the movie I've already talked about, I don't know if it's actually quite fitting or subtle right by now. Or most likely both right by now. So yeah. I guess if anything, I guess it's what I can say on that. So yeah, I guess until my next video right by now, all I can say is, well, happy Memorial Day, and well, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.